for baby biara mo obiano yamaha mama kwaba bm eba Oheneba trending news so Facebook Oheneba 1 TV na YouTube Oheneba Media o subscribe na wa share na for front so enye bi ahwe asaminsi ya sade de bia mekano unhumi wa hasene ne edeba sam na esi yebebora amanyosemu yebora amanyosemu ane kwakopiem ewo MPP amanyoko no emo ensensem enchai ene nyane ntie se wonimonyamfo Sara Adwoa edi ababeto abontense se MPP amanyoko no o manya ne deputy majority leader enyade obetu ni nan esi parliament ne etu ni nan esi ho ochina we enam so ema ni kunu dada ye friend compare ko Canada Agyapong edi amanyosema tutu bia mane Nigeria wone na wo ememu mienu osesan watutu bia mane na enye asam ketwa kora wase hwe wo ba betena TikTok atoto otonyom ayade ade aba bepre majority leader enyade a yede be ma wone ede ama wo china ensem de bebrebe ye be kwakote ensem a compare ko Canada Agyapong ede tu dwane bi owie no wanso ache se wo de ensem bebrebe enso eto bonten efa 11 enho ensensem ene sa bro ya Ghana ha se wo ye ne kese pa ena ato se MPP amanyoko no ato many asi a journalist for anasansem 12 so echichichi mo ne nyina wo bowura mu nanso ne yira Adwoa de ne de wo keka bia enya sam keto akwa yenkotie honorable Kennedy Agyapong ensema wode eto dwane ebi emma wo se wo cabinet minister ensenya de omde bema ne ede amana ochina sana na meka wo semidi ene dada na yenkotie bi emma ye ba de wo bia ne de besomoso
raises questions because some have suggested that she may be also playing a card that the rest of the public may not be seeing. Is it something
what card is she playing?
Well, the suggestion is that her long absence could cause the numbers to go down on the NPP side of the house. So perhaps she's asking for something which has not been granted.
Yes, she says she wants to be a deputy majority leader. That woman has failed in life. Please, why are you saying, hey, a whole minister, a cabinet minister, now demanding that she should be made a deputy majority leader before he comes? He should go to hell.
Did she write
yes,
this?
She has requested that. Yes, she has requested that.
And what was the response?
I have 2 kids with her, and therefore I'll never speak the truth. I will speak the truth, even at gunpoint. I will speak the truth and die. That is exactly what she's doing. Please.
Is this something that could cost her seat? Because some have suggested that.
Of course.
Once
if you don't come to parliament and you're on TikTok dancing, excuse me.
What's the exact law surrounding absences?
It's not for Apostle Sarfo. Get it straight. And people are insulting me because I went there to campaign for him, for her. And Michael Kwe, the speaker, a man that I respect very well. But
you campaigned against his son for that dumb
because Adwoa used my kids. The kids were calling, Daddy, please, you have to support mommy, do this, and now everybody is insulting me. Yeah, for doing that. But I have not regretted because she's very responsible when it comes to the kids. So I don't have a problem.
Explain to us what the law exactly is on absences for parliamentarians.
Straight 15 working days.
How many days has it been now since she's been
more
away?
Than that.
Should we expect her seat to be declared vacant?
Why not? Yeah, you should go and contest on TikTok. Please.
The Honorable
Abosiafo onimonyamfo akompare ko Canada Agyapong ene de ensem no bi attitude to Adwoa wase ewom se wone Adwoa ewo ma wone na wawe pe enso eba amanyosemu dia nani abrepa se krodom eba adwuma dia wode aware eto nchen yesanse marriage is an institution on its own and sana adwuma sam so ewo ho edema obia eno nti wontimi fa aware sem emma me kompe adwuma sam se eba na se Honorable Adwoa de wo ye no enya e wo so okeka bi twere na e wo so okeka bi twere no onkasa ne ma e ma me no nti ne ma e hyehye so onimanyamfo Sara Adwoa ye soafo e ma dome kwabenya no e wo akran pumpuni e ma ntemo e no se sabro ide e ya de a MPP amanyoko no wa ye adwuma che Ejuma nso wa ya no abone ho modern ye pa modern body bebrebe eno nti enwo behia say akwamoto ni dibremu sa bredi akwamoma ne nkoye deputy majority leader e wo parliament a che say sa ensem wo de beto abonten ni bebrebe say sanka we die ankanya bone enso akompra ko Canada Agyapong o say wo ye den wo twumu ene betenten koye pa enya de deputy majority leader no omode bema Sarah Adwoa for esanse what TikToker wo ye videos eto nyom na nkasoafo de anka TikTok fa ho ben was in jai TikTok Emma Slaquins nanso minister ide what TikToker wo ye videos enya sam ketokra momye kwhwe videos na Sarah Adwoa for onimonyamfo eye ekoto TikTok ni bi emra ni nyina no ye de hyemo keke ebi se ya no yi a wo de ekoma compare ko Canada Agyapong say de wo kan nyina no won say ye ngohwe bi mra ye ba de wo mbia no ye de beto aso
oye ne niema ne nuemu ebu di eso de be man ya botre en kami yankopon da ne oye bia wonim ne oye you shall be the head and not the tail wo be ye itire na wonye nan obehwe wo so huma sem obi be bisa se na die kwa na ekoso ereya na branch ya brabo obi antimi nhyirasie yisa safu erade oye ne niema ne nuemu ebu di eso de be man ya botre en kami yankopon da ne oye bia wonim ne oye you shall be the head and not the tail wo be ye itire na wonye nan obehwe wo so huma sem obi be bisa se na die kwa na ekoso ereya na branch ya brabo obi antimi nhyirasie yisa safu erade
Awusianfo onimonyamfo Sarah Adwoa for oba hofefo oba kodofo ene se je was one day won kasa bebebe wo de ne die nyina aye preaching e wo TikToker enya sam keto ene wo bonya menyom no preachi FM ABC we ene anu yi a wo de kwa akoma akompra ko Canada Agyapong ni baby daddies no and the babies daddy wo de kwa akoma wo mo chese akwa akoye insem bebebe onimonyamfo Sarah Adwoa for wo yobi a wonta enkasa bebrebe sa I want to say wo kasa bebrebe church insemo akompra ko Canada Agyapong ekopiemo wo breakfast show kwaso de bia wo GTV Ghana television so 81 mo twetwe sa enkomo yi ekofa Sarah Adwoa for de eba yi omuwe e na presenter wo tie adwemu te say de metie adwemu ebisa ne say na de ntina MPP amanyoko no kana kwa akoye say de wo matu mani esi journalist for so asabre omni journalist for de ne nyuno kra enche kwa Oheneba boama wo moche na enya sam ketwa ene wo mo makabo bia ansam nyina no ese MPP amanyoko eba power ene wo mocheche sa journalist we nyina eno si abo journalist ni ho a wo bia hu ni se MPP amanyoko ede nani esi ensem trefo so na anu yi akompra ko Canada Agyapong ede maye de me se chance e wo se wankasa akotie bi sanse we no means me enchirechire mo ensi enkotie ensama akompra ko Canada Agyapong edi tu dwane bi ever ensam trefo ene MPP amanyoko enwon sansama edi oye ne kesepa ababeto Ghana ni bi emayeba yebeto aso
media what they chastising the media
because there are suggestions that the recent arrest of media personnel and civil society advocate Oliver Barker-Vormawor indicates that perhaps there may be an intention to impose a culture of silence.
This is the first time I'm meeting, but the way you are asking questions, it simply tells me that you are a very smart woman. And therefore, a smart woman, you'll be able to reason and assess situations. Do you think the guy that you mentioned, what he posted on his Facebook is the right thing?
I think that we've all agreed on this platform that we do not support any comments that even suggest that a coup is in any way or form acceptable.
Unfortunately, the old guys from GBC, You should call them for them to tell you. When the coup comes first, and today we are lucky because they have a lot of radio stations. If not, you will be killed first. You sitting here will be killed first. You know why? Those days, they seize GBC first and make the announcement. So if you come and rattle your English here, these soldiers will come, pam, 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 pam. They kill you. That's what I'm saying. You will be killed first because you work at GBC. But today, it might not be possible because we have several radio stations. Okay? So don't think coup will help anybody. Bobier, what did he put on his Facebook? If I, Agyapong, was charged treason, and I was telling the gentleman that if there should be a war or chaos in this country, it will come from journalists and not politicians.
Serious statement.
I was here for a compare Kennedy and Agyapong, and it is some be attitude to Jawasa Debbie. MPP amanyokone into into many NC in some tref was so da. Ah, then some tref for the some money or money, Jumana son send me over and say emphata in some training, so what they etuja, or neighbor bomber and some ya or kind of say and some fata in some training you cry. Cool, Samia Bobiansa, Mokoki Kaye, as yet I say. Now I am connected in her, and Kibekuno. I not just say, a way quite just a woman, dear free warmer, and we say, dear beer, and who here, any idea there was a Ghana for, ever training means in say, a MPP Amanyokono, and in some for ever, some moment no money as Mbia, a compare Kennedy Agyapong, and a desire in some way at Tuja. Obi no answasi a yin name say Ghana ha say adia say pa adane Ghana for akasa bebrebe pa eye e11 ntoku ya to eto a ye de aba beto yan kasa yenye phone so mobile money asem o eto nya asem keto eto de enye ebisi eto ye ebisi eto nye ebisi eto nye ebisi eto ye e na compare ko Kennedy Agyapong say Ghana for kasa dodo na eto de obi alim say eto ya de pa eto ya de papa eno so wo bomu wo kromu kokyerechire mu de nti a 11 no eni kwan se Ghana for criticize MPP amanyoko ne kwa ne wo bibia wo se ye kan say constructive criticism ante say de eja ekoso we social constructive criticism na chese ya de a wo criticize ni pano atre ne se nipa we fa we na fa we ye nye nemom de Ghana for area no destructive criticism enya the person say eto de eya de papa yenkoti akompra ko Kennedy Agyapong ensema wode to dwa efa 11 eho ensensem ne bi emra.
The trend is that everybody is doing momo or whatever they call. Today will be my first time out. I'm not going to do it. I'll ask my driver to do it for my brother in Kumasi, and you know, I agree with him that the ordinary people should not be, but they should cap it. That's what they did. The first 100 Ghana cedis is free. The same thing in America. The first $500 is free. So we consider the ordinary people. But if nothing is done at all about it, others will take advantage of that. And they will not, look, these mobile companies doing the Momo or whatever, they made profit more than the banks.
Do you think we should tax them more?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But, you know, the disadvantage, the power they have is that we live in a global competitive world. If your taxes to them are so high, they will be tempted to move to other countries. Now, look at the number of employees they have. All these people are going to lose their jobs. So they hold the government balls with this advantage, that if you don't do this for us, if your taxes are high, that is why, you know, the government also has a way to attract investors into this country. You cannot just go there because your people are saying that they get too much profit and tax them. But they have to be taxed.
More messages coming in like a big avalanche. 0555561034. Let Mr. Kennedy Agyapong know that we are not against tax paying. Problem is that in Ghana, taxes are mostly not used for the intended use. In the USA, he claims, taxes are used judiciously. Even when you are out of a job, you are paid unemployment benefits. Is it the same here? And he wants to know that he feels that you are rich, so you will not feel the effect of the e-levy, but his poor mom will do. Can you convince him?
Yeah, you know what? I have said it several times that nobody wants to pay, even myself. I always argue with this real estate, the way they take their money from me. And today you asked if I'm going to what? He said something. Let me give you one. You see, all these questions they asking because IRS, Ghana Revenue Authority, they rent my premises. Okay? When they pay rent, they take taxes from me. They've never sent me anything to prove that this amount of money was taken from me. Even Ghana Revenue. So if you want a bombshell, this is a bombshell. That's the question you ask. Even Ghana Revenue. So I agree with whoever saying that America, they use it judiciously. But look at national health insurance. Look at free education. Look at the roads. Look at these ambulances that some are taking advantage of it. The development going on in this country. How can you say that the money is not being used judiciously? We don't have enough. We need more. So the problem I have with everybody against the e-levy is that we are not in normal times that we can continuously go and beg for money. Everything. Let's go to IMF. We are being cheap.
A reason why some have suggested that government, as part of cutting expenses, should perhaps consider cutting monies paid to MPs and ministers to keep some more money for other purposes. Is that something you would support?
How much does MP make? How much?
You tell us, you're an MP.
And you bring your irresponsible behavior to me. You go and have sex with your wife, make babies, and foolishly bring it to me, MP, to pay your school fees. Go and cut it. Who cares?
Do you pay those school fees?
You get those a lot.
Yes. This year I paid 65 kids to go to university, multiplied by times 3. 90,000 a month.
Why don't you say no?
How do you say no? Look, when you see a child from my village for the first time, a girl, 7 A's and a B, and she wants to go to police, I say, how? With this grace, you have to go to university. I have to pay. I went to Honorable Sam George's constituency.
Ningo Pampam.
Yeah. Ningo, I bought 204 acres. And the villagers have sold the 204 acres. I went there to ask them. Whilst they were there, I saw a lot of youth. And I asked, so what are you people doing? Yeah, nothing. And 2 guys got up. They said they finished SS. Say, bring your results. They brought 5 A's. Those who have sold my land, I still gave them scholarship to go to school because I don't. When I gave them 3,000 each.
I was here for a compare Canadian Agyapong and I would church and would was here to us in Ghana has a Juma cry any I say. Etoya abai anasa MPP amanyoko ede ababeto abonte ya de beboa ama mabunu kra enya adwuma ye kyese eto ne de wa kyere mu amye hu se eto ye e wo se etua to Kennedy Agyapong compare ko ede eno no na ahwe ye Facebook comment ne bia Master 7 wasra kyese wo hu de wo ye ne ho na kyese asem no eye ne sre nyaako Sofia menim se ya compare ko ene Sarah Sarfo de na so na wo sre no wasra so ena Zara wunam ono so say Adwoa afei de hu Judas o say Adwoa Sarfo ene MPP ni na wokoto aba ema sumana baben no Adwoa Sarfo sa ena Zara wunam ede tuja Adwoa eno de yentimi enkyere de ebia na enye ono a ebia na enye wono awei ene comments bebe ena amafo ede afa YouTube and your Facebook no enso ye branding to no yentimi enkenkan na menim say da foforo no ye beje brand ya kenkan comments ni nyina ede amamo monko so and support yen dwumade ya ye di say ye ofa na ye wakono me ametia say mitiri nwe bia nya ofa obesa obefa ho ka ai akwanya ewo ho edema atade so obetimi ababe hye bi sanso na ntoma obetimi ababe fraye bi bibia wo mo bia no enhyehyai ne de ketwa bi ye beje ni abodwumade ho devil edema Oheneba Media ewo very big advert space so obesa wo ya advert padia ai Oheneba Media ewo ha say ede emma ofa numbers na egu screen so enhyehyai ne de kete bi ye no obeka said de be ya won so betimi abodwumade ho devil na amafo so ababeto adaba frofin sheet se wasidan edum pempen so bi wo penchen papa abo wo dan so the adaba frofin sheet ewo ho edema tap send ubibi ewo Europe or America person send uska and so we need time or the bekwa akogina banga and asa wo ye okonebra and na dra me refi kwa sa me ko bango akosia fa cheme aha de snow ato there be snow toy kra na wo betimi download it tap send no e won phone so and once papa what do information e shame na wa send this kana ababe go phone so e so to ewiebo wo betimi akwa yi scanner chese ni chesem ye pa yamfa dwumade no nyina NCSA Morgan and David I womo and the gina camera nechi ejina fidie nechi echichim ni froma said the be dwumade be kwaso to otia said the PSA enko emfa emma womo me na so me je pani etna dwumade ene asante ma nyina ka etri bubro kosia abusia for me monitor emma monisha de share
Oheneba Ajini Makuni the CEO of Oheneba Media Kane no sebe mane mabusuafo ne madofo e wo Ghana agye 74 bi so ana me kosi kakrabia na mahwa kodi line so sese de tap send aba amasika mane am de ko Ghana no ayemra ama me pa sese am wo Europe yi sempese me send iska ko madofo wo Ghana eno an se mafa me bua phone yi ma download tap send app no me telephone so de mi hia ni onipa kra me send iska na komana no ni mobile money account senso bank na mpese me de fa eno an ne bank account pe Simaka krebi na nensa sika no yi na de fast na de mo Oheneba maji atum kra ne se Europe ha na wo a ubetimi asend sika ko Ghana afana ba bia akoma abusuafo afei untua commission bia wom obo sika ho ba ma Oheneba ne mabusua de tap send ya na de send sika ko Ghana abribia onua sa wonso pese wo de tap send ne bi send this can all download application there. Shannon so say a drew bia bi obebusa say promo code and one say odi medin ahye ho. Oheneba keke no obema £5 and now €5 aka sika ho. O de chew kwa. Menu anom Ghana for am Europe. Samo send this sika ko mama de share wo Ghana afana ba bia and one tap send. Tap send.